Hi, third grade. So today we are going to finally start building our Minecraft cube. We have talked about how you can create Minecraft into art and be a creative person in the digital world. Today we are going to build the inside of our cube. Take a look at this picture of a building that's under construction. When I say the word skeleton, I'm not talking about the human body or bones. Inside every building, including Christie Elementary, is a skeleton. So it's the frame, it's made out of steel, concrete, whatever is on the inside that keeps the building together. In sculpture, there is a skeleton as well. Take a look at this sculpture made out of aluminum foil. This is a before and after photo. So they created an armature out of wire on the left, and then they covered it with foil on the right. A lot of times when someone is making a sculpture, they use an armature to keep it together, and it keeps it from falling apart. Here's another before and after. This time they made an elephant. Before we talk about the art, let's talk about shape for a quick moment. Take a look at this shape. Is this one a cube? I hope you guys said no. So this would be called a rectangular prism. We call it a rectangular prism because one side is super long. The thing that makes a cube is that it's a square. Every single side is the same length all over. If one of the sides or more of the sides were different lengths than all the rest, then it would not be a cube. Each side of the cube is the same length, and each edge is the same length. Okay, so let's talk about the art. Hopefully you picked up a placemat when you walked in. It might be sticky and gross and messy. Well, that's okay because we're just going to make it even more sticky, gross, and messy. What we're going to do today, and I just want you to watch right now, is we're going to use popsicle sticks to build up the frame, the skeleton, the armature, whatever you want to call it, of our sculpture. So what I usually do is I put them side by side, and you have to use the sticks to measure. So since we're making a cube, you have to imagine it. Each edge is going to be the same length. So this popsicle stick is also your ruler. So you can kind of think about what it might look like. So when you do this, it's really important that we are precise today. You're going to take those two sticks that you start off with and make sure that they're the same length apart using the popsicle stick on each side. Like that. Then you're going to get this rainbow glue, and you're probably thinking, Mr. Belfield, why is this rainbow glue? Because it's actually not the glue in your bin. This glue will not work for this project. This is wood glue. It just looks very similar. It's called Glue All, but you can't see it. But to make it easy for you, I just put rainbow tape on it. That way you're not putting this glue with the stuff in the bin. It doesn't go there. Remember, you always take glue, you open it using the twist. You're going to give each side, once you measured it, a little baby dot, not goopy mess. Just a little baby dot of glue, and then attach. And then while the glue is still wet is your time where you want to make sure that it is perfect. And that very first few sticks are the most important part. I'm going to pause the video. I'll give everyone a little bit of popsicle sticks and a glue. All I want you to do is do this little frame. Remember, each side is exactly the same. And then give me a thumbs up so we can move on, and I'll show you the rest. All right, so now it's time to move on. So you're just going to keep up that pattern. Now it goes horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So I'm going to show you what that looks like now, so I hope you're watching. So the last one, I went horizontal. Now I'm going to take my two pieces and put them vertical. So now you understand it's going to get larger and larger as we go. Dot, 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 dot. That never changes. You're always putting 4 dots every time you do this. Then horizontal. Okay, be very careful, you don't want to ruin it, it's still wet. Dot, 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 then vertical. And you're going to keep building it up. The biggest thing is do not use a whole bunch of glue. If you ever need more popsicle sticks, these will be available on the meal table. Just take a little stack for you and the person next to you to share. It's not about who can build the tallest. Because remember, we're all going for the same size. It should never get taller than a popsicle stick. I don't know if we'll be done today, but I'm going to do a quick time lapse and see how far I can get in about 20 minutes. Take your time. No need to rush. When people rush, that's when I notice that their building looks a little crazy. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. This is about as far as I got, so I don't expect you to finish today, so don't feel like you have to rush. Now, I'm going to check and see if I'm done. No, I'm not, because I haven't reached the top of that popsicle stick. It needs to be this tall. You don't want to go any taller because we're trying to make cubes. One more time, remember, you always do kind of a crisscross pattern. Just think horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. I just did horizontal, so now I'm going to do vertical. Now I'm going to do horizontal, just like that. And you're doing it over and over again. We have plenty of popsicle sticks. All right, so let's talk about cleanup, because every single person's is going to look exactly the same. So in order to help you out, I'm going to give everyone a sticky note. You have markers on your table. You're going to write your name on it. Mr. Boatfield is my name, but if you're Nora, you'd put Nora, whoever you are. Then you're going to take just a tiny little bit of the glue, just a tiny bit, don't glue it all the way on, and basically just attach it to the top of your building. The extra popsicle sticks need to go back into the popsicle stick box. Your glue needs to be closed. There should be a container with the tray for the glues on the middle table. You're going to put this over there. You have to hold it with both hands. So to show you what I mean, you're going to use your placemat as a tray, just like the lunch line or something. Put it on the back counter, and you are done for cleanup. And I'll make sure that kindergarten doesn't touch your stuff. And I am super excited to see how we're going to paint these. When we do finish, these are going to be paper mache, which means we're going to put a layer of paper over it so that we can paint it. This project will take a few weeks. I hope that you guys are ready to get started on our next step next time I see you. All right, guys, have a good one.